Dawn Celebration, City of Antonios Special Exhibition Series. Theme Exhibition, Antonios on the Way, at Antonios History Museum. Prelude. Situated at the south bank of Antontas City, Antonios History Museum has witnessed the birth and prosperity of the city for thousands of years. Antonios Archives Center is in charge of the compilation and composing of historical materials stored in the museum. These enormous materials closely behold the exploration history of the Antonios through the Old Gold Rush era till now, the post-Lagrange network era, and silently demonstrates the ebbs and tides of this ancient force. During the Dawn Celebration, the theme exhibition Antonios on the Way, specially held by the Antonios History Museum, will show us the historical moments when the consortium made the critical decisions while signing the Dawn Accord. For the first time, City Antonios decides to open up their own history museum to the public. Antonios Ionic Research Center on the Way. On display, minutes of the 2,492nd Departmental Decision-Making Meeting. Antonios Ionic Research Center, photographed and recorded by TORS Nebula Research Group. Meeting Summary. The Lagrange Network Joint Development Treaty is a technical specification framework initiated and drafted by the Terran Sphere government, whose main purpose is to unite the signing factions and share their Lagrange node detection systems and node information. We believe this is a beneficial initiative for all pioneering factions in the galaxy, and many pioneer forces, including Neptune Minerals, Pangea Heavy Industries, and the Trulio clan, have already signed this agreement. After thorough discussions, the Antonios Ionic Research Center has also decided to sign the agreement. Meeting details. Ministry of Antonios Investment. As new nodes and stargates are constantly discovered and built in the Lagrange Network Joint Exploitation Treaty was born and will definitely drive the communication and cooperation among different galactic factions. Planet exploration and financial trade industries are expected to take up massive market share in the future. Therefore, it is considered wise to ramp up R&D and sales in the two fields. The Antonios Nebula Research Group. This is in line with the ideas of our group. We iterated on the technology of the previous planetary exploration positioning device, Nebula Precision Guidance System, and finally made a technological breakthrough on the third generation of products. The target information detection efficiency, locking accuracy, and running speeds of the device are greatly improved. Signing this agreement will greatly promote the advance of exploration and immigration. We plan to bring this product to the market in batches, and we are very optimistic about the prospects and profits of the product. Ships Department. As head of the newly established department, the Minister of Ships Department hopes to acquire more technology for the ship weapon systems in this agreement, and more than 80% of the clan members approved this proposal. In addition to the exchange of the views on the agreement, the meeting also confirmed the official change of name from the former Antonios Financial Exchange to Antonios Financial Trading Center. The newly established Antonios Financial Trading Center will continue to actively provide capital and strategic asset management services to major forces and enterprises in the star system, and expand its business to the regions of each signing member to further improve its business coverage. This meeting will mark the start of a major financial foray for the clan's business. Finally, at the meeting, the Ministry of Transport raised the security problems of the Antonios clan and the hidden risks about the deterioration of security in the future. Since the Lagrange Network Joint Development Treaty does not specify the ownership of the Stargate, it has already caused conflicts in some areas. The Transport Department's fleet has been affected as a result. The Council finally decided to hire a fleet of galactic factions to escort our merchant ships. Minister of Ships Department was still worried. He wanted to build his own fleet, but soon he convinced himself that building a fleet requires long-term accumulation of technology, capital, and manpower, which is too difficult for us now. We will find our own garden, the vigorous Garden Star System Exploration Campaign. On display, In Search for the Garden of Antonios, speeches of the pioneer before they joined the team at the recruitment site. The Lone Island incident destroyed a Stargate that took 100 years to build, and the star system on the other side of the gate has lost contact with the outside world since then. Such a loss is unbearable. I hope that when we reach the new star system, we will all abide by the new Lagrange Network Joint Development Treaty. The ownership of the Stargate belongs to its initiator. Only then will our exploration become more meaningful. Huang Ke, a pioneer from the Antonios Self-Defense Fleet. We've obtained valuable information about the coordinate of a galactic node. Crossing such a long distance is not an easy task for any force in the star system today. However, from the original Antonios Ionic research team in the Dawn space station to the vast Antonios group today, we have never been stopped by any challenges on our way. Proxima Centauri Char, a pioneer from the Vitas Technology Center. I like the founder's statement, we will find our own garden. The recruitment order shows that this star system is in a very special place in the network, and surprisingly, it may have been visited by people who left many traces of their existence. All of this was so tempting that I couldn't wait to get going. Jordan, a pioneer from the Planetary Development Research Center. Oh, I once heard that we came from the Dawn space station, and I wanted to go back to the Terran sphere to have a look, but many of my friends and family did not miss the Earth, and we would always argue about it. It wasn't until the coordinates of this garden star system were discovered that we stopped arguing, and it made us all look forward to it. Mariana Chung, space dweller from the space station, HYI 839738. The bright stars of the Milky Way, the Great Pioneer's Gate is now open to navigation. On display, a series of reports by the Star News Agency on the Pioneer's Gate open to navigation. With advanced technology and a strong financial background, the Antonios Consortium has redeveloped and built a vast, rich, and colorful star system named the Antonios Garden Star System. And the consortium center, Antonas Space City, is located in the satellite orbit of this star system. Soon afterwards, the topic of whether to open up the star system's Stargate was hotly debated within the Antonios Consortium, with supporters arguing that it should be named the Pioneer's Gate and that it should be opened up for use to recruit more pioneers to the exploration campaign. Opponents have a lingering fear of the destruction of the Stargate in the Galactic War, believing that the Stargate cannot be truly shared and that open access will only bring chaos and conflict. There is also a view that, although open access is supported, the Garden Star System should be connected to the network of the Earth Centauri Economic Circle to make it a true place of origin. In the end, Antonios openly recruited partners to maintain and use the Stargate from all the galactic pioneering forces and opened up the relevant permissions of the Pioneer's Gate. Partnerships were built with several factions, including Jupiter Industries, the Hayridden Clan, and the Thunderbolt Group, and millions of pioneers were recruited. This is how the Star News Agency reported on the great significance of the Pioneer's Gate open to navigation. We believe that this will be a glorious moment in history when the huge Lagrange Gate is lit above the Lagrange node through the joint efforts of many pioneers, and tens of thousands of fleets will set sail from here to faraway lands, and we open the gates and set sail together once again to explore the new wonders of Lagrange. Antonios on the Way. On display. Excerpts from speeches by Barina Carillion-Lyle, Chief Speaker of the City of Antontas, at previous Star forums. The Antonios Consortium has come this far through the efforts of countless people, some of whom were great scientists who created the Antonios Ionic Research Center, which became the source of our technology. Some were far-sighted strategists who planned key business and future developments that shaped the consortium's foundations. Some were brave pioneers who discovered the precious Garden star system and built the Pioneer's Gate, making it the hub of the star system. Some are patient investors who have left us valuable technological and cultural legacies. Throughout the history of Antonios, from a small research institute to a great consortium that liaises with hundreds of star systems, Antonios has been exploring the way forward, and we cannot achieve without people. Only by discovering manpower and combine it with cutting-edge technology, the Lagrange network, and financial innovations, can we continue to develop a huge galactic system and the Lagrange network. I look forward to seeing more talented people join Antonios in the future and work with us to write the legend of the post-Lagrange era.